Welcome SEMO Greeks to what would have been the end of Greek Week 2020. It is not the Greek Week that any of us planned for, that any of us wanted, that any of us hoped for, and candidly on behalf of your Greek Week steering committee, it is certainly not the Greek Week that they had been putting together for you. So even though we didn't have our traditional Greek Week, there is one thing that I think it is extremely important we do, and that is that we share with you the success of so many chapters as part of the university's 5-star program. So I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to share 3 categories today. I'm also going to share an unsung hero award for a person who is not a member of our Greek community, but really just goes out of that person's way to strengthen our community and to support us. And then I want to make a couple quick notes. One, I want to thank the more than 15 judges that evaluated the 5-star program. These are faculty, staff, deans that took it upon themselves to evaluate, in some cases, very lengthy awards packets. I want to say a special thank you to Tony and Alex for their work in organizing those packets and getting them out to people. And then I want to talk about honorable mention. As many of you that are members of our Greek system for a while know, there is an overall category winner, and then there's an honorable mention, what would otherwise be maybe considered second place. This year, we heard feedback from our judges, and in looking at the scoring, and sometimes the distance between second place and third place was a single point. And when we looked at these and we saw many examples of what would have been the second, third, and fourth place where the difference was just a handful of points, Alex, Tony, and I made the decision that we were going to go ahead and do multiple honorable mentions, not because I think everybody deserves a trophy, but it's just really unfair, I believe, for an organization that maybe finishes 5 points behind another organization and there's 500 points. And that means the difference, the margin of error, is a single percentage. That's just too close not to recognize those other organizations. So I'm going to share the categories. Some have multiple honorable mention winners, some do not. Our first category is going to be academic success. So all of our honorable mention and our category winners do get one of our 5-star trophies. These will be available for your chapters when you return in the fall. But in academic success, under honorable mention for sororities, are the women of Alpha Xi Delta. The winner of the overall for academic success are the ladies of Alpha Delta Pi. On the fraternity side, honorable mention goes to the men of Sigma Phi Epsilon. The overall category winner for academic success for fraternities are the men of Sigma Nu. The second category that I'm going to share with you is civic and community engagement. On the sorority side, we have 2 chapters that are winning honorable mention. The first chapter are the women of Alpha Delta Pi. The second chapter, also being recognized for honorable mention, are the ladies of Delta Delta Delta. The overall category winner for civic and community engagement for sororities are the ladies of Sigma Sigma Sigma. On the fraternity side, the honorable mention for civic and community engagement goes to the men of Sigma Nu. And the overall category winner goes to the men of Phi Delta Theta. Our last category that I'm going to share with you today is chapter management. For honorable mention for sororities are the women of Alpha Delta Pi. The overall category winner for chapter management goes to the ladies of Delta Delta Delta. Under chapter management for fraternities, honorable mention goes to the men of Phi Delta Theta. The overall category winner goes to the men of Sigma Nu. Lastly, our Unsung Hero Award this year, so our inaugural year, goes to Holly Ritter. She is the Hall Director for Greek Area. She was instrumental in helping the students as part of the Association of Fraternal Values and Leadership. And we just want to say a special thank you to Holly for everything that you've done for our Greek community here. We also have a trophy for Holly that will be given to her this summer to thank her for all of her work. So Holly, on behalf of the entire Greek system, I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for our Greek students, and we sincerely appreciate all of that. I'm going to follow up with a video in the near future, probably tomorrow, and that video will actually have the other 2 categories, harm reduction and risk management, as well as membership development and education, and then fraternity and sorority of the year.